Well, glass is a material with so much creative potential, but knowing where to get started can be tough.
Yeah, Foci Minnesota Center for Glass Arts is here to help. We're joined now by Julie and Isaac to learn more. Thank you both so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Did I say that right, Foci?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was nervous. For those that aren't familiar with what you guys do with Foci, tell us more about it.
So Foci is a open access studio where artists can come in and make their work, but it's also an education center where anybody who's interested in learning about glass arts or experiencing it can come into.
And you're going to have an open house coming up. What's that going to be like?
The open house is today from 1 to 4, and it's going to have demos in each one of our studios, but it's also going to have some make and take activities. Isaac could tell you more.
Yeah, so we're going to have basically artists in all of our different studios doing demonstrations. So you'll see some fused glass here. This is all kind of set up and then melted in a kiln. Stained glass, that's going to be kind of the make and take thing. Flame working, these smaller things here. And then stuff done in the hot shop like this stuff here. And we're going to have somebody in bending neon tubes too.
I'm always fascinated by the amount of detail that you can get in this glass. For someone who's never tried glass blowing or glass creating before, how complex is it to get started?
Well, we have different levels of activities, which is great, and so you can have like an accessible project to make. So we did make sure to bring a paperweight because that is like one of the first things that you can try in the hot shop.
But still so colorful and beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. And you get to understand a little bit of the concepts where you can make a bubble and incorporate color and then incorporate like gathering from the furnace.
But the little ones, the detail on this. And Isaac, you made this. I mean, this is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. How long does it take to make something like this? And you have to have a really like attention to detail.
That was probably 20 minutes or something like that.
That's it?
But you know,
he's very talented.
after having done it, you know, 50, 60 times, it takes that long. That was a demonstration for one of our higher level flame working classes.
Wow.
So will you be able to be taught this type of stuff? I can come to one of these classes and learn how to be this good?
Eventually, yeah.
How long did it take you to get this good?
I've been working with glass for about 13 years. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about the techniques that I mean it takes to create some of this.
So this stuff here is all made what people think of as traditional glass blowing. So where you're gathering glass out of a furnace and blowing it on the end of a pipe. The other stuff, the flamework stuff here, is all made on a torch using rods or tubes of glass. And then the fused stuff, you're cutting up glass and piecing it together and then putting it into a kiln to get fused together. And then the stained glass stuff is all you know, soldered together.
And we were talking, it's really hot in that studio. It's like 10 degrees hotter than it is everywhere else.
Yeah, so in the glass blowing studio, it is really hot in there. But there are other studios that we have open and that we'll have open today for the open house. So we'll have artists demonstrating in each one of those studios. So you get to see the real diversity of glass that you could participate in or learn about, and then also ask questions of the artists that are there.
Sounds exciting. Thank you guys both for getting up this morning and joining us. Today's open house begins at 1 and goes until 4 p.m. This is a free event and it's open to the public. You can find more information at mnglassart.org.